Okay, I am back. I think we should be good now. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. Alright. Alright. That should do the trick. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and go over this way. Okay, now then... Oh. Okay, it should be... I remember it's over here. And then we sneak on by over here. Pick that up. Charlatan's antidote. Oh, fudge!
And death to the others! Broke your armor! Be careful!
Fudge! Dang it! Okay, I think we're good.
Have you finally made up your...
Are there any nasty...
There and now.
I will think about it.
As you wish.
Alright. I can't tell for sure if it does work, but please let me know, everyone. Okay, this time, go in, and we sneak on over. And we get the freak out.
To my help! And death to the others!
Okay, that went much better. 3 gold coins, thank you very much. Oh, a blunt war axe. Okay, sure, let's take everything on that. Old leather cape. Ooh, a leather cape? Well, I would love to get that on. Darn it, is it this? Okay, improves my defense. Sure, let's go and get that on. Oh, F yeah, now he looks like a freaking outlaw. Okay, I can take that. Thank you very much. And I can take this. Thank you very much. Still this stream is disconnected. Well, I'm gonna really have to fix that. Okay, so... the way is down this way. Get that freaking charlatan to go out of the way. What's up, charlatan?
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy that he is selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Oh, he's...
Damnation.
He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Uh-oh.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the
Alright.
city without his belongings.
Okay, let's not go into there yet. Okay. Negotiate with the vendor.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since.
Price has gone
Nothing to
up.
do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent.
Oh
And I'm
man, the
only paying
Malachor is
orders.
something else. Ask for more
Your
instructions.
master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Ask about other
Why don't we
merchants.
go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Okay, you definitely want charisma.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Heck yeah,
As
we
you
did it.
request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo!
Heck yeah.
The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Okay, now then, where is the map? Okay, we need to get to down here. Okay, so we need to head to here, to the Corn Guard barracks. Okay. Oops.
Death to the others!
Fudge! Okay, I couldn't see. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Okay, I think I must have stumbled upon a bug. Okay, was I not supposed to go that way? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go down here. Hey, what's up, viewer? How's it going today? I have a little difficulty today, so I'm hoping that you all don't mind. if my live stream goes on and off. I do not intend for the live stream to be like that, but I do try to take care of this little problem. But I'm hoping that you all won't be able to see it now. Oops! Hey, how's it going, Bip? How you doing today? Okay, so we go this way. Taking that, thank you.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Oh, come
Trust
on.
me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
If he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Yes. Okay. Let's get going.
Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last?
I want to check out the hat.
It's such a
We
pleasure
definitely want a
to
new
say
hat.
anything to your...
I want to buy a hat. Ooh. That's a nice hat. Ooh. Oh, it's Napoleon's hat, it looks like. Matter of fact, maybe it's not. I want to see about getting a cape. I want a cape. Ooh, that's a nice cape. Okay, so I need is $50 in order for me to get that awesome cape. Okay.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Okay, now then we gotta head down to the port. I discovered all the warehouses. Discovered port quarter. Ah, the Victorian era ships. Heck yeah, Epic. Now we're talking style, baby.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So,
I wouldn't go that far.
well then...
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today...
Captain, I understand.
I doubt it. Even if he's gone into his head that he's placed guards where our all that is not in the warehouse. Sorry, but your
Sorry.
The commander is going to have my head.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves.
Oh,
It must be at
man.
the Harbour Master's office.
Okay,
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouse. May I ask you, why the sudden...
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
okay, about the cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied
How's
sailor
everyone
must
doing
be
today?
present on the ship.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Okay. Let's loot. Got some hawthorn. Face tattoo. Really? They had them back then? I think so, yeah. They had, I think they had tattoos back then.
Without being noticed.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them,
Okay.
they might let us in.
Prepare.
Unless you just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Okay, so we want to get these guys drunk, but at the same time, it's going to make them go night-night. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything in craftsmanship? Oh yeah, I got nothing in craftsmanship, so... Alright. We have to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going in there stealth-like. Oh, why do I keep missing streams? Drew, to answer your question, I do in fact have a technical difficulty with the streaming software, so... Maybe you were on a stream, but then... You know, may have missed it at some point. And also, I've been hearing some rumors going on that when a person does not mark their videos as something that's not for kids, then odds are that subscriber notifications might not show up at all. But those are only rumors now.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
That is what I'm freaking talking about. Fudge. Okay, let's just go ahead and sneak up there. Sneak. Come on, mister, go this way. Come with me, mister. Come with me, Kurt. Come with me.
To my help! And death to the
Darn it! YouTube has been doing some censorship shenanigans again. Exactly, Epip. Yeah, you all may have seen that yourself. Is that I don't know if it's YouTube's doing or whatnot. I don't know, but it does seem that when some people subscribe to a person's channel, they did not get their subscriber notifications and stuff. Okay, so now we got a disguise. I wouldn't think this should bother Morrow, because there isn't any cursing and not much blood. Oh, it's okay for me. How the world am I supposed to explain it? It's that I can curse and stuff if I want to, but the thing is, I try my best not to curse because it's my personal philosophy that comedy can be diluted from having too much cursing. Like, for instance, like, I'll be like, knock knock, who's there? Your ass. Your ass too. Oh, go ahead and use this hammer and kick you in the ass.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Okay, now we got ourselves a disguise. F yeah. Oh, F yeah. Oh, nice. Even for a sailor's outfit, that is awesome. Okay, hopefully this is a disguise, so I can definitely sneak my way out. Okay, so now we got that going. Okay, let me see. Maybe since I am in disguise, I should be able to get my way through. Hey, bloody blokes. I am gonna kick your arses if you don't let me through. Okay, let's see if I can go through this way. Yes, it is working! It is effing working! Our disguise worked!
I've seen a few escapes.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. I'm not
Yeah.
the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real
Oh,
snake you are.
Yeah, what a
How
great
about your pride in
role
exchange
model
for
he
your
is.
Loyalty. Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Oh yes, trust me. I am going to be the one who's going to free you. There you go, you are freed.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
F yeah.
It's blocked.
Frick. Okay, let's open up. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's gonna go up this way. Okay. There you go. Okay, let's see.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to blow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Okay, inform the porters. Okay, where do I need to go for the porters? Okay, go, let's see. Okay, inform the porters. Okay, it's this way. Okay, up there. Okay, let's go. Hey, porters! Porters, what's up, porters?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Oh!
Move out. Quick steps.
Oh, man. Oh, we're just such bad people. Oh, man, we are definitely such bad people. Oh, man, we're freaking Captain Jack Sparrow up in this piece. definitely gonna take that, sure. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the loot. Got some hawthorn, nice. Might be able to make myself some healing drinks if I need some. Man, where freaking Captain Jack Sparrow's that sucker. Disguise myself as a guard and get myself inside.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tier we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tier is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay, the possibility of making an agreement with the Teleme.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Okay, and just in case that y'all want to know what these Inquisition and the Censor is, it's rather old school. Like, for instance, in today's modern terms, it could have been the same thing. Is that the Inquisition would burn all heretics that is not in line to their way of thinking. For instance, like, I could think of something that is different from anyone else's. That would possibly back then would burn me at the stake for that. And also the censor, which means it's like censorship, and that since you have interpreted something differently, that it would displease the people in high power for making an argument. Yeah, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Exactly, Epic, just like that.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sada's clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Propose to speak to the Bridge Alliance, Ambassador.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Alright, convince the ambassador of the Alliance to help you. Okay. Okay. That was awesome. Alright. Now then, where to? Okay, investigate the disappearance of the okay.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear.
I'm still without news.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who were his close friends?
This Jonas. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
But this is not Spain. This is England. This is Victorian England. So I think even back then that there was inquisitions in England. Not exactly sure.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Ask about the cabin boy. Ask about his habitual comings and goings. Ask about his friends.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
When was the last time you saw him?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink.
Well,
in the
you
tavern.
really wouldn't expect it in
Jonas,
England.
Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one.
What does Jonas do in his free time?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine.
Can't fool me, the cabin boy is a girl.
I don't know where to start with this.
Heck yeah.
Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay. Are you Flavio? Hey, Flavio! Laura.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Ask about the cabin boy. Ask about the kidnappers.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
Okay, ask what he knows.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were, and I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled?
Maybe.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Did anyone else see the kid?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night. Now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna be like a freaking detective. Alright, let's add that to the list of names. Adventurer, Legate, something of the Congregation of Merchants. And we can go ahead and add Smuggler to the list. And we'll go ahead and also add Detective to the list. Alright, let's go. All the stuff leads to the tavern. Okay, let's get to the tavern. Leather and pine resin and hawthorn. Nice. Okay, let's check up here. Okay, the tavern's down this way. Okay, let's go. Completing quests. In Greedfall, quests can usually be completed in several different ways. The Sarde has one more string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table. This will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. Okay. I'll take those coins. Thank you very much. I would definitely take those coins. Thank you.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Okay, ask about the cabin boy missing. Speak about eyewitness.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Okay, ask about Constantine.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me.
King is ours.
Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking?
A good half of my furniture was broken.
Let me take a look.
If you can fix it.
I don't have any metal dowels. Sure, I'll go ahead and pay him.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friends. Your cousin. Dangerous fellows.
What kind of business do they?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, mister, you know about illegal stuff?
Covering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I want to know how big his a pint is.
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Okay, did I do it? Okay, come on. Find a charlatan. Okay, this must be it.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Which I don't have any. Okay, this way. Ah, up the stairs. Alright, mister. Prepare to get your butt kicked. Okay, it's down the stairs. I must be looking at the wrong quest marker. Coming over this way. Alright. Speak to passerby. Okay, is that him?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay, what about you?
Tavern keeper.
I'll see you.
About the... Okay, ask him about the kidnapping.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. At least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
Okay, ask about...
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, ask him. Speak to Tavern Regular.
Who are you? I don't...
Oh, you are... Oh my
Am I
gosh.
No. Have no fear about that.
His
It's for a different
face.
reason that I am here. I'm looking for a naught that disappeared 2 days ago. After
Oh,
visiting this
the
establishment.
bubonic
A young
plague
cabin boy.
is like that?
Two
Holy
members of his crew
shnikes.
accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the three of them.
Okay, ask about the cabin boy.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Can you ask about during the evening?
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong-arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Well, of course they weren't exactly rough with him. They don't want to cause a scene. So they possibly grabbed the guy behind the scenes. Boom. Ask about this rich man.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Unless that penniless child belongs to someone. That is disgusting. They're gonna burn or bury these bodies. They cannot just have them out here. This is how the bubonic plague came to be. When there is so much unsanitary conditions, plus the bodies not being buried or burned or cremated or whatever. Yeah, it looks like everybody looks like they have the plague. That's exactly what it is.
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be.
Yep, see? White X's on the doors represent the plague. This is what happens if you do not clean up your town or village, whatever. You end up like that. Oops! No, I didn't want that. Okay, this must be the house. Okay, is this the right house? Indeed the right house. Alright, time to beat someone up. Oh. My mistake. Wrong place. Okay, so it's down there.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
You see what I mean, everyone? The plague made people to do mass burnings in order to prevent the spread of the plague. there,
Might I help you,
wealthy
sir?
merchant.
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Fontaine family house.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Speak about the altercation at the tavern.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all
She's
in agreement,
lying.
and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might
Yeah,
have
she's
simply
all
had to bury him.
defensible.
A gesture that
Yeah,
your
she could be
drunkards
lying.
must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Alright. So now we gotta go ahead and kick butt of the Nauts. Alright, so we need to go... Okay, there we go. We gotta go down there. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Take that. Thank you. Okay, we're doing side quests in order for us to level up and stuff because I don't know what we could expect once we set sail. Okay, it's down this way. Okay, down this way. Where to? Okay, down this way. Okay, talk to him.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to...
I'm still without news of my cabin.
Okay. Inquire Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born.
Wow.
I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nauts?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Okay, now where's this guy at? Okay, this guy right over here. Hey, mister.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim.
Don't worry. We'll find him.
I certainly hope so.
Okay.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Wow.
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the
wow.
child, and regretted it afterwards.
Wow.
But that is of little importance. What
give Mr. Fontaine Father of the Year.
To the Nords as quickly
whoa,
as possible.
Whoa.
Breaking a
Father of the Year
has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Oh yes, get the wife to smack some sense into the husband. Or maybe even divorce the husband because of selling their kid. Selling his son to go work in the dock. What is this? Poorly written notice to the family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him. If you do not pay us handsomely, come with a full purse to the alley to the south of the old warehouse district. Okay. Okay.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Yeah, yeah. Sarcastically clapping for the Father of the Year award. Man, if that happened, it's like if I had a son and my if I had a son and someone that I know does something like that, I would end up going over to their house and I'll freaking kick the crap out of them. Like who could do that? Put their own son in the service of a navy. I would say no to the attention of the servant. I would like to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse. We own the canal. Wait a minute, several meals and bring them to the warehouse. Okay, that's not good. My husband will have to work there. Will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days. I am sure there's enough food for everyone. And be discreet. We do not want other families to know what is happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse?
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Oh, I think we should, but first of all, we're gonna go ahead and smack some sense into this. Smack some sense. Alright, let's go and get a save real quick.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry.
If you would be so courteous, I would...
With respect, my lady.
Okay. Not that I wouldn't threaten it to make him cut the yard and clean his room. Exactly. Oops! Wrong button again! Okay, so... Okay, that must be it. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. Now that I do agree with that bit. Okay, since we are dressed like a knot, we should be able to go in here.
Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Okay, what a perfect place for a kidnapping is to stash the kidnapped child down here in the basement.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Attempt to reason with him.
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, now then, where is... Okay, I guess we go over this way. Just in case I might end up being attacked. I'm just gonna save it. Okay, let's go over this way. Can you see in here? Hey kid, I'm here to rescue you. Okay, find a way to free Jonas. Hey Jonas, we're here to free you. Use the key. Warehouse basement key. Hey Jonas, how's it going?
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me,
capture me and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Okay, we did it! Holy crap, that was... What an awesome ending to this little tale of a quest. Not only does this jack... oh well, since YouTube has a thing about using this kind of stuff, I could definitely say the word now. Since we got this jackass of a father here, freaking putting his son in a contract with the Naughts at a young age, practically when he was 5 years old. At least we put that jackass of a father away. Because that is effed up. Okay. Now then, let's head on over to the captain.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all terrain.
Beast essence, leather, hawthorn, nice. Excuse me, coming through, thank you. There you go, mister. I get your cabin boy back.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you were.
Have no fear. I will bring him back.
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Heck yeah!
Be back soon, Captain.
Yeah, level 2, baby! Nearly there to level 3. Let's see, can I put some... Okay, it looks like... Okay, we got 1 point. Okay, let's go for... Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, what's this? Set traps? Yeah, we definitely want that. That right there, I could definitely save my butt. Okay, now then, where to? Okay, I guess by now we'll go ahead and... Okay, let's see here. Which thing do I need to do next? Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, guess we do the charlatan next. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that charlatan. Excuse me, coming through, thank you. Oh, there's metal dowels and crude iron ore. Take that. Okay, anything in here? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check that out. No. What about you? But before I do so, let me check around here. Okay, innkeeper storeroom key. Okay, let's go going down. Okay, we got some metal dowels. Okay. And then we go over here.
Locked.
There we go. Alright, Mr. Charlatan. We gotta get you freaking out of here.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder?
Oh, that is
completely
disgusting! Unethical experimentation.
It does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain...
Give this guy an award, everyone.
To criticize
he freaking did
methodology.
unethical
I
experiments.
saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Okay, about his career as a professor.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Well, I guess I'll help him leave the city. They'll freaking burn him at the stake. So why not do the good thing and just leave him to his devices later on in life? And that is to help him leave the city.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Okay, excuse me, coming through, thank you.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hole?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I've unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your car.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
Okay, what's this? Letter from Al-Sad. I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found peace that you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been deplorable. Since you had accused are now behaving as if the rules don't apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments that are nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. Sincerely, I hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Your friend.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Yeah, me either. They'll freaking burn him at the stake. He tortures anyone who looks at him. Exactly. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Can he, I wonder. Nope. Okay, I just can't do stealth approaches and steal the Plague Doctor outfit. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We need to get him to his cart over there. So, what I need to do... Okay, so we gotta go around the tavern. Yeah, so I gotta go around the tavern, so... Alright. Luckily for me, I saved ahead of time.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
Yeah, we have no choice.
Holy Jesus, they've seen me. I never learned to fight.
Dang it! Okay.